Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Two Nerds in a Pod. I'm your host, MSA3, as well as Johnny B. Nerdy.
Dude.
That is your intro from now on. Is Saw, dude.
Yep, that's all I need.
Yep, just no teachers. It's like when a teacher calls your name, you don't say present, you don't
Dude.
say here, you just say Saw, dude.
Just dude.
Hey, Brian, you here? Saw, dude. Okay, so this is our second attempt at filming this because Google Hangouts died, but that's okay. So we have
Ooh,
what?
oof.
Oof. Okay, so we have a few
Ooh.
announcements before we get this podcast going. First of all, we are completely and utterly sorry. We'll make a YouTube apology for this. We are sorry that this podcast is late by a day. Um, Me and John, or John and I, if you want to get technical, had something to do. We are Boy Scout camping. Our troop number is 652. It's not our troop number.
Totally true. Yeah.
Exactly.
Just go search it up on the internet. You can find us.
Yep. That's not our troop number if you didn't get the memo. Um so,
Oh, why'd you
everyone
spoil it? I want to see how many people do it.
what?
You spoiled it.
Oof.
Spoiled it. Spoiled
Soiled
it.
it.
Soiled it.
Soiled it. So every once in a while, the podcast may be late by a day, but that's okay. You guys are just gonna have to suffer. It's only late by a day, so
Just
next,
suffer in silence.
suffer in silence. Also, I noticed in the past few episodes, I interrupt you a lot, so I'm gonna try not to do that. Um,
It's okay.
so every
I
Sunday you can
mean,
expect an episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get right into the topics. So
let's get right into the
into the
news.
news. So let's first talk about Jake Paul. Most specifically, the fact how he faked his relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I hate this dude so much. He just needs to quit. It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Exactly.
See, look at this watch. Look at this. Just if you were looking at the face cam, you would see that I have a watch on, and it's just look at this. Look at
Nobody can
this.
see the face cam though.
It's time to stop. I
Mm.
know. It's time to stop.
Um, it's time to stop. Okay. What exactly happened with the faking of the relationship? I'm not exactly too sure how it all went down. I didn't watch his videos because I don't really want to die at all. So I never watched his video. But he did come out somehow. I don't exactly know how. But it came out that he faked his relationship, which is a dumb move. It was all for views, I
Yeah,
think. I don't even know the whole story.
super
It's
dumb.
just, what?
It's just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I mean, everything this guy does is fake. I mean, it's just like, why even bother with this guy anymore?
Including his personality. Like, his personality is fake.
Yeah.
Sorry for my drinking of water. I am thirsty. In other related news to Jake Paul, why don't we talk about his new song?
Oof.
Did you hear about his new song? Did you even listen to the new song?
I don't even listen to that guy's channel anymore, but I heard he did bring out a new song. But I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to that. It's probably trash.
It's probably worse than his other songs.
Yeah,
It's,
every single song he makes is just getting worse and worse.
it got really bad when he uploaded his I Love You Bro song with Logan Paul. That one's terrible. The Ohio Fried Chicken song is terrible. But
Ew.
the new song is the Jake Pauler song. Jake Paulers are
Ew.
so lit, but they are so crap. Nobody likes them. No, but he
Mm,
raps about his fan base. It was honestly terrible. Like
trash.
Jake Paulers wear their merch. the merch is on fire too, or something like that. I don't even know. It was just trash.
Triggered.
Triggered. So honestly, I don't even I should not even talk about him on the podcast anymore.
And I'll probably find your videos eventually and block them all.
He'll report them.
He'll report them all.
They're all just terrible.
Yeah.
Speaking of songs, do you remember that one YouTube kid Derv?
The one that wait, which one?
He was this like 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid YouTuber, alright? Which is fine and all. But his videos were so clickbait. And clickbait. It's a way of getting around on YouTube. That's the only way to get around on YouTube. It's fine to clickbait, but when you're clickbaiting, calling Chucky 100% real, he picks up OMG. That was the level of clickbait that that these videos are. But his channel got terminated. This is not new news. This is old. This is a few months old. But he has a
Mhm.
new channel, which I just discovered the other day.
Well,
And I go on his channel, and there's a song on it. There's a
uh,
flippin' diss track.
about
Everybody's. What?
like what's the diss track about?
It's about his haters and commentary channels roasting him. And
Boy,
it's not even a song. If you go and listen to it, it almost doesn't even sound like he's trying. I think it's actually a joke, and if it's not a joke, then I don't know what it is.
yeah, this is diss tracks in general just usually aren't good.
Everybody on YouTube are making diss tracks right now, and it's honestly terrible. Let's just stop that topic right there. It's terrible.
Yeah,
Um,
it is. Yeah,
how about did you hear? You know what Did you know YouTube has a video editor?
yeah,
I used it from time to time. I thought it was a pretty cool addition, but I heard they're shutting it down.
they are. Oh yeah.
I think it shuts down Wednesday. Yeah,
Oof.
Wednesday the 30 or 21st, no, 20th. Wednesday the 20th, I think it shuts down, which
Hmm.
I mean kind of sucks, but nobody even really used it either way.
Yeah.
There was really no point in to use it because the only videos you could use were the videos that were uploaded to your channel. So it's like it's only good for like making montages or whatever. But
Huh.
just awkward silence. Yep.
Yeah, oof.
Oof. Call of Duty. It's a good game, right? It's pretty much dead at this point recently, but
Yeah.
it could be saved because I have high hopes for Call of Duty World War II.
Yeah, me too. I hope it, brings back the series because I kind of like the games that I have, but some of them just, I don't really like them, to be honest.
The newer games just got worse and worse every year. Um, I never
Yeah.
that got so I would always get the new year, the yearly Call of Duty. But last year, Infinite Warfare, I was like, I'm done. I'm not buying Call of Duty this year. It's just
Yeah.
wasting resources and
Just
money.
throwing money. It's just throwing money out the window.
Exactly. So I never got to play Infinite Warfare. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I have some friends telling me it was really good, and then some friends telling me it was absolute garbage. I think I'm going to side with the fact that it was absolute garbage because that's what the entire community thought.
Yeah.
And it was only good for getting the remastered World War or remastered Call of Duty 4. I'm glad they
Mm.
recently bought or made that game separate from Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Call of Duty is just dead at this point.
Mhm.
It's done. And nobody's buying the
Yeah.
games, and if they do not like it. This could be a chance to
Mhm.
revive everything. And if they
Yeah.
fail this chance, then they ruined their number one, chance to get this. If this game makes it and if it works, then my predictions is they could probably revive the entire Call of Duty series, and that would be a legendary revive. And
Yeah.
I have high hopes that they're going to be able to revive it because this is what the community wants. Nobody wants exosuits. Me personally, I did not mind exosuits. It was mainly just the microtransactions and pay to play stuff. That's what I hated.
Mhm.
If they have that in World War II, then the game is just gonna be trash. Because I don't want a game
Yeah.
that's pay to play.
Exactly. I just think, Call of Duty, I like the whole systems that they put in, but it's just like they don't execute it well. They just have never been able to do it.
They're good ideas. Like exosuits was a pretty good idea, in my opinion. I mean, they're trying to figure out something new for Call of Duty in Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
And I mean that's a good thing that they at least tried, but it honestly failed miserably.
Yeah.
And all the community wants is just a pure old-fashioned Call of Duty, and that is what World War II is. That's what this game's going to be. But you have to keep in mind
Yeah.
this is being made by Sledgehammer, which are the same creators of Advanced Warfare.
Right.
So it could go one way or the other. My opinion, I think it's going to be a good game, but they need more than just this good game to revive the entire series.
They need more than a good game. They're gonna need like a legendary game in order to revive that series. Like, I mean, if
They
it's super good, if it's like,
they need a game that gets as popular as Overwatch. No, Google Hangouts died. No.
uh,
All right, guys, we're back. We are back with John. Google Hangouts died. What were you saying now?
yeah. So
I
I
heard
was saying
I
that,
heard the fact that you were saying that they need a legendary game, like a game that's so
yeah,
good and then it just cut out there.
yeah, they need a legendary game to spark interest, and then past that, they can't just put out the same quality games after that. They got to make them better, and they got to keep on putting out good games. Otherwise, it's just gonna die. I mean, if it's a good game this time around, people are gonna buy it, but then the next game they're not.
And the
That's just how it's gonna go.
chances that the game is going to get as popular as the previous and better as the previous at the same time are really slim. So I mean, they have a chance to revive it, but there's a large
They have the
chance.
potential there, but will they deliver is the question.
Right. They need a game that gets as popular as Overwatch. Like that game got huge. They need that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
that
to
game got huge.
pass that in popularity, as well as keep up good reviews, good sales. It's just not gonna happen.
Right. It's just not.
Um, and
I think
then
it's just gonna get. I think it's just gonna get surpassed by the rest of the gaming, you know,
the rest of the
community, like
games.
Halo and all
Halo,
that. I think it's just gonna get surpassed.
Halo's making a rise. Halo 5 was
Yeah, Halo's going pretty
very
well for
well
right now.
sold. It was very well sold. I pre-ordered that game and I was so happy when I figured out I got it that day. My dad, it was early in the morning. I was getting ready for school. My dad comes in and he just hands me Halo 5. That's a great thing. But it also sucks because I had to
Yeah,
go to school, come back and play it. I was like, come
rip,
on.
rip.
Alright. Well, before Google Hangouts dies again, let's get into our final topic, which is, drum roll,
Again.
which is drum roll, smacks hand on desk. Let's talk about iPhone 10.
Oh yeah, the iPhone 10. a
Personally,
thousand dollars, like $1,000, dude. You know what you could buy for $1,000? You could buy a computer that's probably a lot better than that iPhone.
but
And they
stupid
say it's
normies are
like
gonna
all
buy the iPhone.
optimized.
Stupid normies are
You're like
gonna
who
buy.
who like rich YouTubers who have nothing else to do with their money are gonna buy that.
Stupid normies are gonna buy the iPhone.
Yeah, I mean like it's good and all. I see what they're trying to do, but $1,000, dude, no one's gonna want to
Come
buy
on,
that.
bro. And then to take that with you.
Yeah, like you'll want to keep
Exact.
that in your house. You won't want to take it out because that's $1,000 there.
Right. Just hey, what's in your pocket? Oh, $1,000 phone.
Boy,
Pulls out knife, murders him, takes phone.
cat takes phone.
Personally, I'm an
Yeah, like people.
Android. I'm an Android
Yeah, I
user.
mean, yeah, I have an iPhone 6, and I think I'm just gonna keep that for a long time because it works well. I don't need a new iPhone at any point now
Previously, I had a
until.
Previously, I had a Samsung S4 until I broke it at the end of summer, and I don't even know what I have. I know it's an LG, but I don't know what kind it is.
uh,
Um,
yeah, just like $1,000. Like you could buy so many things with that $1,000. It's like you don't need the iPhone X.
exactly.
I don't think anyone really does.
iPhone. I think I what didn't they say they were like making improvements to the screen? Like I didn't hear all that. What were they
Yeah, there's
doing?
some like I forget. It was just like it seems pretty quality. It seems like it would work pretty well.
Oh,
Still,
I
man,
bet you
just
for
like
$1,000 it's quality. But is it worth it? No, not in my opinion.
yeah, it's just quality, but it's not worth it. I mean,
It's not worth a
if you want to
thousand
spend $1,000,
freaking.
yeah, I don't think any phone is worth $1,000. That's
I
ridiculous.
I I would maybe possibly consider at $700, but no,
Yeah,
not at 1,000.
like $1,000, just that's just out of the question.
Right.
Besides that, I mean, the quality thing, like they're putting a lot of stuff into it. I really like what they did to it. But if they had put it out for like
$1,000.
$800, I would have said, yeah, that's pretty good for iPhone standards. Because that's pretty much, I think that's about as expensive as the iPhone 7 was when it came out.
I wouldn't
But
even.
like $1,000, like even in 2 years, I'll still be probably around $800. Whereas like the iPhone 6, that came out like, $700-800, okay? And then 2 years later it's like $300. So that's how it goes. Like if you like it reduces its price over time because they're going to make new iPhones and it's going to be better and people aren't going to want to buy the old one as much, but like then that's when you would want to buy that one. But like no one's going to want to buy that because it's
No
always going
one.
to be too expensive. Like you can always go like, "Oh, I'm just going to buy an iPhone 7. It's probably going to work probably exactly the same. Just slightly less, upgraded." Like there's not enough of a change in there. There's not
Right.
enough good changes for me to spend $1,000 on it.
$1,000. That's just crazy. Meanwhile, Texrax
Yeah.
over here is destroying 7 of those with a fidget spinner. Texrax
That's the thing.
destroys iPhone X with metal fidget spinner. Listen to this acoustic fidget spinner noise.
Boom.
Alright. Well, John just ranted about the iPhone for like 10
Yeah.
minutes. No, I'm just. Hey, that's good. That's why I wanted to
I,
do this podcast, is so we can
yeah. I
express our
mean,
opinions.
yeah, being a nerd and all that, okay. I'm good. I'm like I know all the tech terms. It's just like looking at that phone. I'm like
How much
my
RAM
computer.
does it have? What's its
How
dedicated
much RAM?
wham? No, Google Hangouts died. Alright, well, I feel like this is an appropriate time to end it. Sorry that we don't get to end it without John. But all right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Um, make sure to drop a like and oh, he's coming back.
Matter.
Can you hear me?
Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Did it die again?
Yeah, but it came back. We revived it.
Okay.
I was doing the outro. I was doing the outro.
uh,
All right.
okay.
Well.
Well, we'll continue.
All right. Well, I guess you guys are gonna get to see John in the outro. I thought he wasn't going to be in it because Google Hangouts died. Alright, well, before it dies again, thank you guys for tuning in. Drop a like in the comment and a comment. Make sure you support make sure you support the podcast. Subscribe. We're looking into different platforms. One of which that I heard of is called frick. I don't even remember the name of it. It was podcast something. Well, let me look it up. But I did found a podcasting website that I am going to look into. I'm trying to look it up because I forgot its name. I was gonna shout it out, but if I forgot, then whatever. Um. All right. Thanks for your tuning in. Talk to you guys later. Say bye. Okay. Google Hangouts died again. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to invest in Skype stuff. All right. Bye, guys.